complete over there. They don't have the facilities as professional as we have, but they do every aspect of training over there. So the plyos, the sprints, even if you're a long distance skater, the biking with the hills over there, flat parts over there, skating, road track, really, really fast track. It's the altitude. So it's more the complete package. And that's what you take with you to Holland. You pick out the good things. And every time now I talk about it, you relive the moment and it gives you energy again.
Yeah. I have kind of the same experience from Colombia, Ecuador, and I spoke with Kai and the Dick Schipper. So the other Dutch inline and long track skaters we've been mentioning a few times in that podcast. So mutual good friends of both of us. And they said the same thing when they went to Colombia. That experience, it changed for them. And it's such an eye-opener because it is that different, you know. So for me, I did the same thing, picked up a lot of things from ice training and a lot of things from inline training. And then Colombia and Ecuador picked up a lot of things. Which other things did you pick up from ice skating or from inline or from Colombia or Mexico that you put into your training, which you think is really good?
Okay, the most important thing is the plyometrics. So it's not about, over here you see with ice skating, pushing the weights. Go 120 Ks on the squat. 140. No, I do 160. Fun, but do you skate fast with it or not? So over there it's more like get the snap, like bam, and get the really acceleration into your push.
The speed of the movement.
Yeah. It's doing sprints, hurdles, box jumps, like all those simulations of skating, but then in a snappy way. And that's what I really took from Mexico. It was Pedro Paz, the father of Mike. That's what I took from Mexico to here, and I do it on a weekly basis, like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
That's if I have to pick out one thing, that's the thing.
Yeah. So just like a quick summary of a normal week for you, that would be like that, like 2 or 3 times plyos. You would have biking a few times. Yeah.
So every day we got up at 6, so the whole week, and then it was bike, plyos, bike, plyos, bike, plyos, bike. Oof. So that's 7 days.
Yeah.
And then the Sunday evening and the Monday morning, I think. And then the Monday morning was a recovery ride of only 30 minutes. That together was the rest. So you don't have a rest day. And then every evening it was skating, except for one day. So 6 times skating. Sometimes even after plyos we did skating. Oh, just hop on for 20 minutes. It's training. It's good. Get used to it. And that's the whole different part. I think also next to the plyos, if I do a training over here, I want to hop on the track in Heerenveen, just go 20 minutes easy skate, or I want to do 20 minutes easy skate on the road. That adds up to your inline sensation, your inline feeling. And that's what people forget. Even if you go back to the basics for 15 or 20 minutes, that's really, really important. And that's what that was the main eye-opener from the inline training for me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you also, like, when you were in Colombia, I guess the sport is so big in Colombia.
Yeah,
is
crazy.
Like, do you think, like, I've never been in Colombia and South America. Do you think that every inline skater who really wants to experience inline and see how big it is, do you think they should go to Colombia just to kind of get it under the skin and get some cool experiences?
Yeah, no doubt. I think people ask about your experience. Stefan, you have it as well, but the only way how you can explain it is go yourself, experience it. I was at Club Payen. I think that's the biggest club in the world for inline, for one training, and there was like 200 people sitting on the tribuna, like the seats at the side of the track. 200 people for one training. And then over here in Holland we have a race.
We train alone a lot of the time.
Yeah. Yeah, in Holland we have a race. There are not even 200 people going to look for a race, and then over there it's a training. So yeah, it's the whole culture aspect and the we feeling, being a part of the group, and people embrace each other, and that's what you have to experience. You can tell it to people. Yeah, there's no way the message gets to you, but if you experience it, it's you want to go back every year.
Yeah.
So except from being quite reflective as an athlete with your training diary and so as well, I've seen that you have a blog as well. So you put up. I've read a little bit something. You put out a post or so every 2 weeks or something. I think. On a blog. What's the name, just for people if they want to? read it? It's in Dutch, though, we should probably say.
So one of my sponsors, it's next to Freewheel, the shop, the skate shop. It's Zwarte Cross. That's the biggest festival in Holland. And they have 220,000 visitors each year. And it's only 3 days.
Yeah.
But they support sporters from more unknown sports. So it's boxing, motocross. There's even a downhiller from Holland.
Yeah.
Imagine we don't have mountains. It's a downhiller.
Bad choice.
Yeah, but they support those kind of sporters. And I have a blog on their website. It's called zwartecross.nl/blog/Casper de Gier. But you can find it on my Instagram. It's in my bio, the link. That's more easy because people don't remember it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can put it in the description as well in this podcast.
Would be nice.
We'll see if it's possible.
It is in Dutch. So
so I was trying to read it with my Dutch skills not being great, but still I kind of understood it. And when reading it, I could hear that it was you. Like the same way talking about your training, you were really reflective on what do I do, why do I do it, what was the effect of doing this and that. And the same thing goes with the blog post as well. So do they help you as well to take like a look back on what you do, like make these? It's more like qualitative data rather than quantitative data, I guess.
Yeah, it's also for me it's important mentally to reflect on the moment. So after Euros, for example, I got my bronze medal, and I had to catch up with the work. So I was making 45 hours a week. I moved to a new apartment, so in the evening hours I was fixing everything. So I had no time to relive and enjoy the moment. And then, okay, right now, one day I take off, I go write my blog. And then I'm typing, I'm reliving the moment. And that's my mental part of writing the blog is really important. It makes you proud of your results, and that's really nice to feel.
Reliving the moment of that, and then also like saving it in a bit.
And it's also a way to reach out to the people. I think you guys can agree. You have so many people you meet on the way, and it's so hard to keep in touch with everyone. And then this is also a way to inform all the people how it goes and get a little personal, just like they are talking to me. I want to inform them how it goes and what my thoughts are and the results, of course. It's not only like I became second or third or 15th in a race. It's the thoughts behind it and the process behind it. And I really enjoy writing about it and spread the message. So that's about the blog,
Yeah, go read that. Yeah, just to finish off, what's your goals and plans for the next future? You had a good inline season now with your first medal. You got a contract with a top division team. What's up for the next few years, do you hope, Casper?
Improve, continue the process. It's not really result aimed, but it's working my way up. And of course, when you got a medal, you aim for more. You're hungry for more. And in top division skating, it's another challenge going on. And on the YSSA, the natural ice, we already had some races with the A division, and I made some top 10 results. So there's no reason for me to say, I want to finish the race, that's it. No, you're a pro sporter, you want to get the best out of yourself. So if you aim for that, you're not a pro sporter. So, of course, you aim for something, but it's part of the process you're in, and that takes you higher on the stairway to the top, and that's continuing. Yeah. So I'll go for it.
Sweet. Sounds good. I think we will meet you again in the future so many more times in inline races and probably also in marathon races this year.
Maybe even Mastart.
Maybe in Mastart.
Yeah.
But thank you very much, and thank you for joining us, Casper.
Thanks.